Okay guys, I have a mess on the desk because, well, this is typically pretty messy. Turning on the light so that we can see what's happening. Is that too high? That's too high. Maybe not quite that bright. There we go. That's more better. I have out a piece of my Legion 100-pound or 100% cotton paper, a little piece, because I'm going to swatch after I place all these colors in here. I got this cute, delightful, delicious little palette from my Palette for Packs box. This January's box comes with this little palette, and it comes with 3 Daniel Smith colors. These 3 Daniel Smith colors. We got what do we have? Oh, I better put the glasses on. I can't see without them. To read anyways. The Mayan Blue Genuine, Viridian, and Rose of Ultramarine. And I have them in here already. But I also have these QOR, let's see which one's which, because I took them all apart. Yeah, these are the earth ones. So this is, I have the earth set, which is this. And then I have the high chroma set, which is this. So I have, oops, the high chroma and the earth tones, and I never use these because they're in these little boxes, which they came in, which is great. The boxes are useful if that's the way you work, but you get your 6 little tubes of paint, and then there's little wells in the lid so that you can utilize them that way. But once the lid's on and they're put back in their drawer and they're all nice and neat, I don't ever pull them out. So, in the interest of using them more often, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the palette, and then we're going to swatch them all out. I also have my 2 new Indigos. One is Daniel Smith, and the other one is Sennelier. Let's spin you around. I have Daniel Smith and Sennelier Indigos, and they are so, so pretty. And I love indigo. It's one of my favorite colors. So there those guys are. I decided I'm going to throw them in here as well, just so that they're easy to reach. That's gouache. I don't want that there. What else do I have that I don't use a lot? Ooh, you know what else I would like to use more? I got these in an art box too. Liquid pencil. These are cool. I got the yellow and the blue, and I was actually going to do a piece with these this week as well. They kind of work like watercolor, but you could use like your regular graphite with them. And I really wanted to play with them some more because, what are you? Oh, you're watercolor pencils. I don't care for those. Not that set anyways. I would like to get a nice set of watercolor pencils to play with. But I also got this graphite set. So I'd like to leave this on the desk with this and do some more graphite pieces in my sketchbook. So we're going to play with these as well. Put them in here to play with. Now the palette comes with these little teensy cups, half pans. And I have some clear half pans. They're not quite the same size, but they're close. And they're close enough that the little clear plastic ones will fit in here. Because this palette, only the outside edge has the little half pans that come out. You can put your paint in here, but I'm not going to do that because if I want to change things around or take these colors out and put a different set in, it makes it more problematic. Because then these wells are filled and you've got to find a way to pull your paint out, which is kind of a pain. I'm going to go ahead and pull out all the cups, and I'm probably going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. This one is the, I don't want to stab it with these fingernails. Is it dry? Ooh, nope. Oh, wow. That's not dry at all. I just dipped my finger right in there. And it's been in this cup for 3 or 4 days now, roughly. But that is the Viridian Green, and this, I'm going to fill these to the top too because I like my cups filled up. Then I know which ones I'm using a lot because they get the little dip and they... I wonder if I turn this over, if these just fall out. That's good to know. Yep. So don't turn... Hot tip for you guys. Once you have these in here, if you flip this over or knock it down or spill it, these are probably going to pop out. So be careful. It is cute though. I wouldn't have purchased this for myself necessarily, but yeah. This is my scrap paper that I had the other side when I was doing painting the other day. Let's grab a cup of water. And yeah. I don't know which way I want these yet, so let's look at our swatches. Indigo's up there, and then the pencils set over here in my phone case. Can you guys see that? No, I'll slide that in. That's what they're right here. So this is kind of a mess at the moment. I'm gonna set these guys over here. I'll set the high chromas there. And the earth tones there. Now, which way? I think, excuse me, we'll need you guys in a minute. We're going to go with, let's line these guys up. We got 5 across the top. So 5 and 5 and 5. 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are green, blue, and kind of a rose color. Let's grab my favorite brush. My Princeton Neptune number 8. I love this brush. I did get this came in the Palette for Palettes box as well. I haven't had a chance to really play with it. It's a little firmer than the Princeton Neptune is. It is a Sterling Studio Round number 6, which is nice, but I prefer my 8 because it's got less snap. And yeah, I'm just used to it. That's got something in it. It's got a little like blue cast to it. We'll set that back over there. We are going to have a little bit of fun with just dropping this stuff in their little cups. And let's see, Viridian is this shade of green. Ooh, sticky little booger. That's the one I stuck my finger in. That's the Viridian. And then this one is the, are you Mayan? Yeah, Mayan Blue Genuine, which is kind of, oh, and I got an indigo in the cores too. I've got indigo everywhere, you guys. And then the Mayan Blue is kind of indigo-y as well. It's a little brighter than the others, but check it out. I have these swatches. I have an indigo and this indigo, which is also gorgeous. And I think I had these 2 indigos with this one. This one's really pretty. I like how deep that gets. I might have to play with those. I think this one was my favorite last time. And then Daniel Smith and then Sennelier. The Sennelier one is really smooth. The indigo one's kind of in the middle between granular and smooth, and then the Daniel Smith one looks really granular. As well as these are pretty granular as well, which means they're sedimentary and they, you can, let's scoot these over here so I don't make a bigger mess than I need to be making. Which means you can see the particles in the paint. And especially when you mix them together, you can see the different colors. This one was Rose of Ultramarine, which has kind of a pinky cast to it, so I'll probably put it next to the dioxazine purple and the magenta. I think that's a good plan. These guys can go pretty together. The Quinn Gold and the orange. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so I have a plan. Green Gold and Sap Green. Come on. Ooh, I made a mess on the outside of these. So I'm going to put Green Gold. Scoot up here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Green Gold, so great. This part is super satisfying, by the way. The putting them in their little cups. Ta-da! Super full. I love it. Alright, there's our Green Gold. Put our lid back on. These fake nails are just in my way today. Green Gold. And I think next to the Green Gold, I'm going to put this guy. Maybe I should line them up next to each other like so. Green Gold. And then Viridian. And then this is fun. I like doing this kind of stuff. Our earth tones, we're going to grab out the QOR Sap Green. And we'll put it in here. Maybe I should zoom in. Should I zoom in? Nah. The Sap Green. Are we in? Are we? There we go. Now fill up our cup to the tippity top, like so. And then if you drop it on the table gently, it'll settle into the cup a little bit, and then you won't have to worry too much about making a big mess when you go to put them in your. When I go to put them in here. Let's fill up this guy. Oh, this is so great. Okay, plop you in there. Fill up that corner. And yeah, there we go. Perfect. And once again, it will settle into the cup a little bit as it dries. Which is fantastic. I got a lot of paint on the outside of that. Just wipe it off. If you get a lot of watercolor residue when you're doing this, you can, well, you can use it in a painting, or you can just wipe it off and then put your cap back on. There we go. So we'll do those three colors next to each other. So that'll be Green Gold. Yeah, is that going to be weird? Actually, we'll do it this way. And then, next to that, we're going to put the Cobalt Teal, which is this guy, yeah. Which is this color. And, oh yeah. Oh, look at that color. That's bright. Oh, we like it though, right? Ooh, ooh, ooh. A little bit of air pocket in the tube. But this way I will have these at my disposal to play with without having to pop these little tubes open and put it all of a paint on a palette, which is kind of frustrating. Okay, so other than this plan for the evening, this little activity, I should probably take that out of the water, which is, there we go. Stay. Stay. My other plan for the evening was, right, okay, teal, and then so I need a pencil. Here we go. I did this color and this color and this color for these colors. So next to the, I think we'll do the blues next. So we'll do this indigo. Yeah, why not? We'll do the core indigo. Is that the one I grabbed? Yes. And here, super satisfying. Look at that shine. That indigo, gorgeous, deep, dark shine. Looks almost purpley. So pretty. Indigo is one of my favorite colors, and I like to mix in with indigo other colors, and it'll mostly purples and sometimes other blues to give it the indigo a different cast. And I would like to play with some, ooh, sorry if that made that wiggle, some greens in the indigos as well. So that'll be fun. Indigo, and then let's do the 3. That's 5, right? Yeah. And then indigo, 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 and then that blue there. Yeah, okay. This indigo. And then we'll go with the Daniel Smith, which is this one. And these are great big fat tubes. And I don't have them in any of my palettes. I'm going to put them in the clear cups to play with. Oops. There we go. Got a little pocket of air right there. That's okay. Alright, so we'll do the Daniel Smith indigo next to that one. The core indigo. And then below that, we'll, next to the Daniel Smith, we're going to do, I can swing these this way, give us a little more room for maneuvering our colors. Okay. I'm doing this so that I don't forget which colors I have where, because we're gonna swatch as well. Alright, where's my other one? Oh. Sennelier, indigo. Oh yeah, I made a huge mess on the outside of this one as well. Let's get up here. There we go. This one's squeezing out much more like liquid-like. It's not as thick as the Daniel Smith one was. I wonder if this, I should look up what kind of binder this one has. Ooh, that's so pretty. I mean, the camera's just not going to do it justice in the cup, but you can see how the desk is at an angle, so my cups are kind of spilling out that way. I'll put them over on the flat table to dry overnight, so they'll stiffen up a little bit, but probably not very much. But you can see how much more liquid these two look as opposed to this one. Here, I'll zoom in. Can you see that? How much more like soft and smooth that one is as opposed to this one's more, here we go. Come on. There it is. This one's kind of holding its shape from when it was squeezed out of the tube a little bit. Kind of like frosting. And these have a bit more, I don't know, wetness to them. Okay, let's move on. Getting a little carried away with my explanations. I probably don't need to. Put that guy there. My big tubes are in the way. And then, ooh, I got paint everywhere. As happens when I'm doing this kind of stuff. All right, and then next to that is going to be the Mayan Blue. Just gonna fill this up. This one's kind of frosting like as well. The Daniel Smith ones are kind of, you can tell, they're kind of thicker This core one's kind of thick too though as well, but these ones are very smooth in their cups. And they're teensy cups. Put our lid back on the Mayan Blue. The Mayan Blue Genuine. I'm not sure if that makes a difference, but there it is. So that's all those blues. And next to the blues, we're going to go with the purples. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah? Why not? Do I not have enough space in here? I don't think I have enough space, you guys. Got 2 there, and 1, 2. Where's number 5? I lost a cup. Does anyone see it? Oh, it's right here. 5. I'm alright. I have a lot more colors. I'm not going to have enough room. Alright, so what do I want to do? You know what I can do? I can set this inside one of these little things once it's filled, and I can set the other cups underneath here because I have more cups, you guys. I have tons more half pan little dudes. There's even more over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill the rest of these up. I don't know how much of that you guys are gonna want to watch, but I'm gonna let you watch while I do it. Maybe I'll quick time this, I'm not sure. What else do I want to put in here? You know what else I have? I have this little teensy one that I'm going to put the pencil ones in. That's a good idea. Then I can keep those with this little pencil set that I have sitting over here. And they can be all together. Yay, look at me go. Okay. We're moving on to the purples. We're going to fill up this guy. The Rose of Ultramarine. So, as far as my activities over the last couple of days, I have, well, I work from home and live at home, so, you know, super thankful that I am able to do that. Ooh, overfilled a little bit. Let's put that, I don't know what to do. Ooh. Well, maybe put the lid on it. I've been watching a bouncing back and forth between, and this is probably a weird mix of shows, but I'm going to throw it out there. Yeah, anyways, The Magicians, I think is the name of it, on Netflix, which is a great show, and the 5th season comes out on Friday. So I'm rewatching with seasons 1 through 4 to refresh myself, because really, really enjoy the show. Like, I was super bummed when when it ended. I was a little bummed out when it stopped. I think, yeah. Greens to blues. Yes, we like that. Blues to purples. Why not? Why not? Let's just do it. We have, I'm going to put the, what are you? Dioxazine purple, which is this guy, next to this guy. The dioxazine's more bright and definitely not as sedimentary as the Daniel Smith ones are. I'm pretty sure they put 3 Daniel Smith ones that are sedimentary together because they worked really great on my little bird painting that I did, which I'll grab in a second to show you guys. But I've been bouncing between Magicians on Netflix and The Expanse on Amazon Prime. I've really wanted to watch The Expanse. I have the books on my Audible, but I have yet to listen to them, and I probably should before I get too wrapped up in The Expanse, the show. But I mean, it's too late. I think I'm in season 2, like close to the end of season 2. Ooh, I made a mess all over that one. Good Lord. I think we need another napkin. Let's push those guys in. Grab another couple paper towels so that I can kind of peel that off a little bit. Will you peel off? Not really. A little bit though. Okay. And I'm really enjoying both shows quite a lot. I forgot how much I really like The Magicians. Whoa, this one's really excited to be with us. The core colors are a lot of fun to play with, as I remember. And I believe Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, Lindsay Warwick, her channel's the Frugal Crafter on YouTube. She has a lot of really great reviews, and her reviews on the core palettes are really good. I recommend them if you're interested in looking into these paints, which is part of the reason why. If it starts spooging out of the top on its own, it's because you squeeze the metal tube too much, and maybe just grab the sides gently and squeeze them in, and it'll gently suck the paint back down so that you're not wasting big globules of paint. Kind of learned that one the hard way. Taking a little water and cleaning off the outside edge a little bit. Big clump dried on down there. That should be alright. Okay. Yeah, I watched several. I got like sucked into the void of okay, I can move this guy over here for now. TV watching earlier this afternoon. I got done working on the day job. My setup for my day job is out in the living room. I try to keep my art and my work separate so that I can feel like I left work and came home to my art area. So my art station, if you guys have watched my vlogs, is in my middle bedroom, the little one. And yeah, I really enjoy having a little space to come to do my art stuff. So that was these two. Now we need to do, let's do the Quinn Gold, orange, Quinn Gold and orange, and then, I only need one extra one. These two, Naples and this brown, and then I'll need 2 floaters. Yeah, that'll work. Let's do that. Why not? So Quinn Gold and Pyrrole orange. This one is Pyrrole. Should we put that? We'll put the orange next to the Pyrrole, or next to the magenta, just for swatch sake, so that it looks nice. I like things in rainbow order in my palette too. Not sure why, I just do. And you can arrange your palette any way you want. I mean, you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it at all. If you want to mix up your greens and golds and yellows and make it your own, please go crazy. Make it your own. But I have been watching those 2 shows and really enjoying them. Oops, see? Let's focus. Thank you. See how it popped out the top? And if you grab the sides instead of where you were squeezing it out before and just give it a little squeeze, it creates a little pocket down below where the paint can come back down into the tube. And then you're not wasting it. Put the cap back on. Ta-da! Little things you learn along the way. And then we'll put the Quinn Gold, yeah, next to, yeah, we're switching them up. I'll come up here so you guys can see what is happening. Well, let's get in the focus zone. There we go. Focus. Ooh, this one, when it comes out of the tube, see how it looks brown-green, kind of? Well, it does to me from this angle at any rate. There. Kind of looks brown, doesn't it? But it's this, well, you can't even see that. It's this kind of gold color, which is really pretty. Let's put a little more in there. Fill her up. Why not? Okay, there's that guy. And then, set him there. And then next to these guys, let's scoot those out of the way. I was going to go with transparent oxide I'm thinking, yeah. See, and this is all the crazy thought patterns that artists have in their head when they're trying to arrange their palettes. So, Naples Yellow. There we go. Focus. There we go. And put it in there real good. Like so. So, what shows are you guys watching right now, if any? This one's really, really yellow. Give that a squeeze so that it sucks it back down in there. Maybe wipe that off a little bit. A little bit dried on. There we go. Anything exciting? I've been waiting for Discovery to finish, season 3 to finish coming out. My boyfriend Chris is through, like, he's working on season 1 right now. And he wants me to wait, and we can, because I'm rewatching season 1 right now. And he wants to watch season 2 together. That's Venetian Red. I don't want that one. Brown Oxide? Yeah, transparent brown oxide. And then we're going to watch season 3 together, and it will be fresh and new for both of us. I'm super excited because I really love Discovery a lot. Any of you Trek fans out there or Star Wars fans, I'm not biased. I like them both. I know you're not supposed to, but I do. Why limit yourself? Why? You can do both. I'm living proof. Anything sci-fi, really. I love my sci-fi shows. That's kind of up there a little bit. There we go. Looks like really bad frosting. Oh, cheese and rice. There we go. Our little lid back on. And that's this guy. Okay. So that's all those colors. Check and check. This one's checked off as well. You just can't really tell. And then for extra, we'll have our Venetian Red, which is this guy, which comes out looking very Venetian Red in the tube. Ooh, that one's very liquidy too. It's not as frosting like as the other ones. There we go. How pretty that is. I don't know if you guys think that's pretty, but I do. Little jewels of paint to play with. I was looking at, I was window shopping yesterday, and I'm going to set aside those. I was looking at the Jane Davenport palettes. They're supposed to be, I was reading to see if they're light fast and all that, and clearly I don't need more paints. I really, really enjoy my M-Grams. I'm like in love with my M-Gram paints. Then Sennelier, my second choice. And I really haven't played with the QOR or Daniel Smith enough to know if I really enjoy them, which is why I'm doing this. But these indigos are great. I've used them on a couple paintings. There we go. We have a box for every color. And then I think since we're going to put them in here, that I would like to go ahead and swatch them on here. Let's put our little dudes in here. Can you guys see? And they just drop in gently. So, oop, gonna make a mess. Par for the course. There's our indigos. Oop. Once these dry, I'll have to kind of push them down a little bit. Indigos, and then here's our Daniel Smith Rose. What is it? Rose of Ultramarine. And then, ooh, that one stuck to my finger. QOR's Dioxazine Purple. And then down here, we're going to do, what is it? Quinn Magenta and, ooh, getting paint everywhere. What one are you? Pyro Orange and then Quinn Gold. Oh, it's very sticky. Quinn Gold. What are you? Other words, Naples Yellow and brown. Well, that transparent brown oxide is what this one in the corner is. And see, don't they look beautiful next to each other? All waiting and ready to be utilized. And then these two, let's see, will this fit in here? It will. Not that way, this way. So I can store this guy in here, and then I can put these two guys down here, like so. I need to get some magnets so that they're not floating, but that's where I can store them so that when I'm gonna leave them out so that I can play with them for a few days and see how much I do and don't really like them. And then in this guy, this little, this was Jasper's Stardust. I went ahead and ordered a couple palettes. You guys are getting a little tour of my watercolor palettes today, which was not what I was intending, but I mean, if I'm gonna share, I might as well share, right? I have the Kitakake as well, which you guys have seen a couple different times in different videos, but I also have this guy. Oh, cheese and rice. I have more Daniel Smith colors in here. I have yellows. Maybe I'll pop those in there. I forgot I even had these. I have too many things, you guys. See, I don't need to buy anymore. I need to stop window shopping. Oh, I do have Artist Loft Indigo in here and Payne's Gray. And then Sennelier Lemon. Because I have 3 tubes of Sennelier. I have Sennelier Lemon, Sennelier Ultramarine, and Sennelier Bright Red. And then these are my my 3 Quinns that I like to take with me. And this is my little On the Run palette, so that I have different colors so I can mix, because you can make so many colors with these few. And this is my one that I run around with out and about. And then this palette, I ordered Jasper's Stardusts. This is what the little things come in with their little dollops of paint on them. And then this is all the colors that I have, but they're very chalky. I don't use this palette very much. It goes the other way. It goes this way. But as you can see, the colors are a bit chalky. Not bad, but they're definitely, you can definitely tell. These two, I was so excited to get the Stardust color to use it, but once it dries, it's very matte, kind of like gouache. These are kind of all very matte, and I'm hit and miss. I mean, I've used them quite a lot. You can see my divots on my divots. I've hit Pam on that green. I really like that one, apparently. The Ghost Shell. But, I mean, it was a worthwhile give it a whirl set. But I don't use it very much. And some of the colors that are in here were in here, the blues. This was his set of blues. So I think I'm going to pop in, I don't know how much of this I'll use. Should I do? I don't want to get these guys out of order. Let's do the blue. We'll just do one of each for now. Oh, these have caps. These, and I wish watercolor tubes had this. They have little pop tops, which I thought that'd be watercolor people out there. I mean, how handy is that? That's so handy. I'll go ahead and, ooh, whoops. Get in there. Maybe if I just put a little more in there like so. And this is rewettable like watercolor. The liquid pencil, it says right on it, rewettable. Right there. And this is the blue one. I'm gonna tap it down a little bit. Got a little carried away. There we go. The blue on the right. And did I have enough? I'll put it on the back here. The blue. Grab some water. And you guys can see it's very graphite-y. I gotta put a new battery in my camera. But this one looks kind of blue, gray, green. But when you put it next to the yellow one, it definitely looks very blue. But I wish I could get more of these because they're so fun. And you're supposed to be able to erase them too once they dry. I haven't tried that yet. And then this is the yellow one. Once again, pop top, so handy. Love it. All right, before the battery gives out on me, and I mean I can replace it very easily. I have 2 extra ones right on the desk. I don't know why I'm brushing. There. Scrape that off. Pop top. And we have full battery. Woohoo! So, now let's pick this guy back up and kind of flatten him in there. Push him down a little bit. Yeah. Perfect. I'll put the yellow in there. Get the rest of it off my finger. And then show you guys the yellow next to the blue. So see? It's very yellow next to that blue. And it brings out the blue in the blue by contrast, which is cool. I think I did a bird with this as well. Oh, I was going to show you my bird that I did with the Danielle Smith ones. I think it turned out cute. There he is. These colors are super bright next to each other, and they're very granular. They make cool effects on the paper when you mix them together. That's that background back there. Yeah, I dig them. So that's that guy. Messy artist. Na na na. Okay, that's all those guys. And then what did I have in here? In here I have Hansa Yellow Light. Oh, there we go. That's these guys. Ultramarine. I have 2 of each? Really? How did that even happen? Alright. Oh, these are Daler Rowneys. These ones. And these guys. Woo. Look at that. It fell right out. Oh no. He fell out of his cup. So, we'll just set those guys over there. Plop him back in here. These are Danielle Smith, these guys. Green, Ultramarine Blue, and Hansa Yellow Light. I also have 2 Daler Rowneys. I have Cad Yellow and Lemon Yellow. And I have Cobalt Violet, Hue, and Permanent Mauve. Which, that must be the Mauve one. Huh. Must be these guys. Yeah, it goes with this guy. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so the Danielle Smith ones can go in here, right? Why not? Green and blue. I'm going to have to get some magnets so they can live in here. Maybe up on this side, since they're mostly greens and blues. And then yellow. I guess we could put the Daler Rowneys in there as well. Why not? Why not, I ask you. Alright, let's get to... let's see. Yeah, these guys can go here. These guys can go there. I've got tons of yellows. Those guys in there. 4 Daler Rowneys can go up there. These 3 extra Daniel Smiths can live there. And then those 2 cores can live there. Look, perfect. I like it. Forgot to put that guy back in there. Interesting. Interesting are you guys? Okay, I'm going to tuck these guys in here so that those 2 don't move around a lot. Inside this. And I'll do a little swatch piece for inside here too. And write down what's in it. Set that aside for right now. Will this little cup fit in here with these guys? Oops. See, these little suckers fall right out. Kind of not digging that. These came in an art box as well. Oops. Probably a Pallet Full Packs one. Honestly, don't remember. I'm gonna clip these little bits back behind here. Set that there, and that there. Will this fit in here with that? Maybe. It will. These guys will have to live next to each other. Like so. Perfect. I like it. Alright, I'm going to draw a grid on here so that we can swatch our, what's that, 5 by 5 by 5, and then our extras on the side. So, yeah, I'm going to pause the camera while I do all that. You guys don't want to watch me measure. Okay, I have everything mapped out this way. Oh, that's sliding down quick, isn't it? And then I was going to go ahead and take my micron, because I love it so, and the ruler. I went ahead and labeled everything, but my lines aren't exactly, come on. Oh, maybe not the microns, feeling a little dry. Feeling a little dry. There it goes. That's a little better. Okay. Get our little dark line up here. Like so. Nice. Let's get a nice dark line right here. Alright, I'm going to have to grab a different one. It's not being cooperative. What one are you? Ooh. Are you waterproof? I don't remember if you're waterproof. Permanence. Don't remember. This guy's definitely waterproof. We'll use you. Oh yeah, there we go. Mo better, mo better, mo better. And right here. And then our bottom line. There we go. Right there. I know this isn't the most exciting part of swatching, but it is. If you guys want a relaxing task, setting up a palette and swatching it all out and letting it dry for the next couple of days, like letting it settle. Not every color is probably going to dry super fast, but yeah, and then leave it out so that you can play with it. If you can. If you can't, you know, tuck it in a box. Tuck it in whatever area is safe from kitties and puppies and whatnot. Children's too. And there we go. Everybody is. Now this is the way I have them in the box. Daler Rowney, the 4 that I have are up here. They're going to swatch them there. These are the extra Daniel Smiths. These are the 2 extra cores that are off to the side right here. And I should do DSMITH for the Daniel Smiths, so I don't forget. Because when you're painting, honestly, when I'm painting, if I have all these colors to choose from, I'm just going to grab the ones I feel like grabbing, right? Put our pencils back, put our ruler away. And then I am going to go ahead and zoom way in so that you guys can see the action. Yeah, there we go. And I think I should spritz those too. Where's my spritzer? Ugh, it's out by the plant. Hold on. Okay, I have my spritzer now. We're ready to rock and roll with the swatching. I'm going to set my water on this side because that's where I prefer it to be. And then I'm going to go ahead and spritz. These ones are really hard, so I'm going to go ahead and spritz them to kind of get them going a little bit. That is the reason for that. They're super firm, and I don't remember if they activate quickly or not. But I'm going to scoot that up a little bit. Scoot. There we go. Now you guys can see the swatch sheet a little better. I'm going to start with these guys, I think. This is the Cobalt Violet from Daler Rowney. Ooh. That's pretty. Digging that. I'll just kind of let it blend out on the bottom a little bit, like that. So as to not obliterate my letters up there, I'm going to make them dark on the bottom instead of dark on the top. Maybe pick up a little bit of that guy on the top there. There we go. That's better. That's a better plan. Yeah, if you guys want a relaxing task, this is super, super relaxing for me. And it gives you, ooh, that's so dark, an idea of what your colors look like. And if you swatch them on the kind of paper you're going to use them on, it'll give you an idea of what the true color will be on the paper as you use it. There we go. Mauve. And then this one's a little dirty. It's a little dirty from previous uses. Just brush it off like so. Wash the brush. There we go. Grab a fresh sample. It's really bright. Like, woo, woo! This is super bright. Sunshiny color, right? There we go. And then we'll do our lemon yellow next. Also has some green on it from putting blue, or those colors on top made it a little green. There we go. Fresh lemon yellow right here. Ooh, that's so much brighter next to that cad yellow. Softer at the same time though. There we go. There's our lemon yellow. Good. And then down here we have our Hansa yellow, which actually lives down here. Which is also pretty bright. These yellows are really strong. The Daniel Smith and Daler Rowney yellows are pretty vibrant. Good to know, right? Good to know for future paintings. And then we'll do the Cascade Green. This is also Daniel Smith color. Nice dark green. There we go. And then we'll do the blue, which is Ultramarine Blue. It's really bright in the pan. Ooh, look at that blue. It's gorgeous. Got a little water. Wet this a little bit. Let it kind of bleed up. There we go. I got a little idea of what the gradation will be like. There we go. Pretty. It's pretty dark but vibrant at the same time. And layer after layer, I imagine we'll get a really nice deep, deep blue color, right? Mix that with some indigo or purple. It'd be really pretty. Okay, moving on. I could talk about color forever. Woo! See that stretching? Our Venetian, where are we? There you are. Come on, you want to focus, don't you? My darling? Nope, fine, be that way. Alright, Cores Venetian. Venetian Red. It's kind of terracotta colored to me. What do you guys think? Kind of terracotta red. Which is probably how I'm going to think about it from now on. It's okay though. And then next to it is our raw umber. Oops, did not grab enough. Oops, it's already starting to dry on top. The raw umber gets nice and dark. Yeah. Mix that with some yellow, that'd look really pretty, or mixed with the Venetian Red, right? And it can get super dark, which we enjoy. Okay, moving on to transparent brown oxide. My instinct is to turn the paper. I grab way too much paint. And then some water and just let it come down like so. There we go. Next to that is our Naples Yellow, which looks kind of ochre to me. It's a really pretty color though. This is one of my favorite colors. That creamy between yellow and brown color. It's really pretty. A little deeper down here on the bottom. And the core colors move around really nicely too. You guys will see that when I do the painting of the Eiffel Tower. If you choose to watch it, that'd be awesome. Just gonna wet this square real quick. And then grab some of our Quinn Gold. Ooh, my leg fell down. Had it kind of half tucked up under me. See what I mean by bleeding? It bleeds out really nicely. And then this Quinn Gold lightens pretty quick. See? Goes from an orangey, rusty color to a really pretty gold. Okay. And then transparent powder roll. Got a little Quinn Gold in there, but that's okay. This is a pretty strong color. There we go. Good. That's, my water's getting a little muddy too. Let's go ahead and dampen this box. Grab some of this Quinn Magenta. Ooh, see, that's so pretty. A little more dab. A little more. Put it down here. And then bring it up. This color looks like it really wants to granulate as well. I don't really notice, or I'm scrubbing on the paper too hard. These are a little granulating, but not a lot. And then we'll go over here and we'll do indigo next. Whoops, got too much magenta in there. Maybe grab another paper towel. Maybe some fresh water as we get into the darker colors. Okay. Try that again. And the indigo is going to overpower that little bit of pink without breaking a sweat. Daniel Smith's indigo. There we go. We'll do a little dark swatch right here. I might come back over this so you can get a true feel for how dark this can get. I want to be able to see that Daniel Smith through the paint down here, which is why I'm doing it that way. And then let it bleed up. Then we'll do Snellier's indigo. There we go. Fresh water. Try that again. Try not to let the indigos touch too much, because they like each other. We're gonna be best friends. That Snellier indigo is really beautiful. Not way too much of it because it's super wet in the pan. But as you can see, it can get really dark. And it's more bright as well next to the so, I mean, really be mindful of indigo. Indigo is not indigo is not indigo across brands. Indigo tends to, because it's not a pure color, it tends to have different properties along different brands. Still gorgeous though. You just got to pick your favorite ones. As you can tell, I like them all. We'll do this indigo one next, just to keep going with the indigos. This is the core indigo. Which is a whole different color compared to the other ones. Still gorgeous. Digging it. Really, really digging it. Can get nice and light. And it can be nice and dark as well. Yeah. But see, they play differently. They all play just a little bit differently than the other. And each one can get pretty dark. Another little deep dark dab over here. And a clean brush, kind of drag it out. So you can get an idea of how nice, deep, dark, a nice several layers, or if you work with it right out of the tube, it can get almost black, which is super cool. This one's more gray, this one's more bright, and oops, I got some on there, oh well. And this one, see, there's such a vast difference between the indigos, but I love them all for different reasons, so it's fun to have them all in a palette for sure. Let's get our Cobalt Teal down. Nice transparent color, like that. Okay, and then let's fold this so I don't get indigo all over everything. Then we'll do Mayan Blue Genuine. Oh yeah, this one was kind of close to indigo as well. Kind of plays close to this one, the Sennelier. To me, to my eye. Maybe they'll look differently when they dry, right? Kind of don't dig how this one goes down though. Maybe it'll be better once it's dried in the pan and I'm working from a less liquid color. I don't like that you can see all the brush marks. Bothers me. At any rate, moving on. Moving right along. Give that a little blot. What's next? Rose of Ultramarine. This is a good color actually. Very purpley. There we go. This is a cool color. Alright, moving on. Almost done, you guys. Almost there. Dioxazine purple. Way too much water. There we go. That's better. Grab some. See how dark this looks in the pan, but you get it down on the paper. It's very purpley, which is awesome. And I really do dig how these core colors move around. They like want to travel on the paper, which is going to be super cool for the kind of the paintings of the Eiffel Tower are going to be for a young woman's room. She really likes Paris, and they're going to be a little stylized, so I'm going to have a lot of fun with like the sky and all the see how this one, the Rose of Ultramarine, look at that granulation. It breaks up into different colors, the purple and the pink. Dig in that a lot. A lot. Okay, moving on. Go ahead and do green gold next, right? Got a little carried away there. Ooh, the green gold's almost dry. Just roll it around on top a little bit. There we go. Ooh, super pretty. Probably, oh, got a little hair in there. My brush falling apart, that'll bum me right out. I love this brush. I actually take very good care of this brush. That's a really good color. Okay. And then next is Sap Green. Probably should wet our square a bit. Grab some paint. It's also drying. Whoops. Not as dry as I thought it was. This is really pretty too. I think they're all pretty. I don't know why I keep saying that. This one's really pretty too. Look at it. Sap Green. I'm probably going to use this Sap Green and these pinks, this Rose of Ultramarine for sure in the sky in those paintings. She wants a vertical and a horizontal view so that she can have I don't know. I actually don't know what her thought pattern is for her daughter's room. I'm imagining it's for different feels. Let's see. Last one, you guys. Viridian. Daniel Smith. Viridian. Okay. Get a good dollop of it. And there it is. Viridian. This one wants to travel across the paper too. Oh, it's a little self. And there we go. All of our colors are swatched. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me swatch out all my colors on these little hodgepodge of QOR, Daniel Smith, and Daler Rowney extras that I have floating around. I really do want to use these paints more and get a good feel for them and see what I do and don't like. But here's our deliciously beautiful swatch. Isn't that pretty? I love swatching. And then we need to do a little swatch, just a little one. I don't want to use that. That needs to live with those guys. I have tons of paper. I don't know why I'm stressing this out. Oops. and all kinds of little squares of watercolor paper. So real quick, let's set this right here. Actually, we'll just tuck it right there. Snap these guys and give them a little swatcheroonie. So we could probably, this is scissors, that's what that means. They'll have across the way. Alright, let's just do a little slicing. So this will sit in here. Is that too big? Nah. Nah, it's not. There. And then how much do we need to take off the end? About that much. There. Give it some little rounded edges. Like so. I don't know if this is anything anyone wants to watch, but this is what I'm doing tonight. This is my exciting Wednesday evening after work swatch session with you guys. Let's see. Where did that pen go? Are you it? No. You are not it. What in the world should I do with it? See, I lose things right on the surface of the desk. I don't know how I do it. Here, we'll use this one. Number 4, I think it is. Yeah. And these are, what are these? I don't even know what brand these are. These are Derwent. I think that says Derwent. D-E-R. I can hardly read that, it's so small. It might be Derivan. D-E-R-I-V-A-N, maybe? I'll have to Google it. D-E-R-V-A-N. A liquid pencil. Paper's wicked texture. P-E-N-C-I-L. That's an L. I know what I mean. Let's make a couple decent sized squares. Like so. A little blue and yellow. Right? Although the yellow, to me, looks green next to the blue. But that might just be my eyes playing tricks on me. My eyes are playing tricks on me. Alright. Get some of the blue. Touch of water. Lay it down. Maybe I should get it in the shot. That'd be nice, right? I mean, come on. Just occurred to me that I didn't even check that all those swatches were in the shot when I was swatching my little heart out. Hopefully it's not throwaway footage. That'd be a bummer. I feel like I should put more on here. It doesn't look very blue to me, but we're going to dive into the yellow. Put it down. Put it down. See, that yellow looks super green to me. Maybe it's the gray of the graphite mixing with the yellow tint that makes it look green to me. Perhaps. Thoughts? Any thoughts on that, you guys? Let it get super light down there. Have another dab. There we go. I feel like I should put more blue on. More blue on the blue. Right across the top there. Whoa. Whoops. Making a mess. Why? 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. And there's our blue. That's good enough, right? It looks different on paper when you're using it on the paper. I got a little blue in our green there. Or yellow, rather. Whatever. At any rate, there's our, oops, liquid pencil all swatched out. Blue and yellow. And my camera just keeps turning itself off because it can. And that'll fit right there perfectly. And there we go. There's our swatching session, you guys. I'm going to zoom out so you can see the desk. Chaos. The chaos upon the desk. Tuck this guy back in here. Once again, this is my Jasper Stardust. And you can find him on, his shop is an Etsy shop. And you can find him on Instagram as well. I also have Kiritake Pearl colors, Starry colors, and then I have the big 48 set as well. Which I'm not going to pull out because it's underneath a couple things up there. And then we have our liquid pencil. Super fun. Put that guy back up there. What did I do with my other... oh. And then my Sennelier and my mostly M. Graham palettes. And then over here in there... ooh, I have too many drawers open. I wanted this to tip forward. There we go. We're alright. Those guys live in my little drawers over there to the right. Oh, I have a large table off to the right that has a bunch more stuff on it. Sorry. I need a drink of water. How handy is this? Water. There we go. Much more better. That way I can dry these now, or clean these out for other use. And I can clean this lid so that I can put it on top of here. And then I put all the core colors in here. And I'm just going to pop the lid on there. And I'm going to slide both of these on there so that I know what's in there. And I'm going to leave these swatches with this like that. And tuck it in the drawer over here. That's out of the way. These can be trashed. These can go in the drawer over there. And you guys get to hear me clean up the workspace. Aren't you excited? I want to keep these out as well so that I don't forget to do that drawing that I want to do. Why is this out? Why is this out? Oh, because I was using it as a tray. That's why. Haha, look at that. And this is my extra little watercolor palette for traveling. Set these guys. Whoops. Knocking stuff all over the place, you guys. Just making a mess. Making a mess. Alright. In an effort to clean. Such is my life. Making a mess so that I clean so that I can make another mess. Don't need that for anything, I don't believe. Okay. Clean our brush. Kind of blot him off a little bit. Good. And he can be right there. And there we go. Throw this away. I mean, that's just dangerous. Alright. Table's all wet now. And there we go. There's our little palette that we made up so that I can do those two paintings, which is going to be amazing. Amazing. Clean these guys up, take them out of the kitchen and wash them. thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the swatch session of these gorgeous colors. And what I'm using, my little Daniel Smith palette that came in a Palletful Packs box. I'm going to clean that off. I probably won't use the lid for mixing colors because it doesn't lay flat. It kind of tips, I'm afraid to tip it, it kind of tips up like this when it's laid flat on the desk. So I won't use that for mixing. I will get out one of my extra palettes for mixing on. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!